Sunlight drawing stripes on the wooden floor. A white linen curtain dancing in the wind. The steam from the ceramic cup rises slow. A single honey drop golden on the spoon. The scent of fresh orange and sea salt. Dust motes spinning in a beam of light. The window latch clicking open wide. A shadow of a palm leaf swaying on the wall. Turquoise water trembling against the white tile. A white cotton towel draped on the cedar wood. Condensation sliding down the thin glass straw. The scent of coconut oil and sun-warmed stone. Warm blue sunglasses, lens reflecting the sky. A single ice cube cracking in the glass. The wind lifting the edge of a straw hat. A shadow of a bird crossing the pool floor. surface.
Stay in the sun. Stay in the sun.
White ceramic bowl filled with sea salt, the shadow of a palm leaf dancing on the stone, a linen shirt hanging from the wooden peg, the scent of wild lemon and warm sand, one silver spoon resting on a white marble, a single breeze lifting the edge of the rug, the glass door sliding open with a soft click, the light shifting across the open book. Beads catching the moonlight, a piece of driftwood smoothed by the tide, the horizon line sharp and bright, one golden thread loose on the cushion. It's almost noon. drifting onto the white rock.
The sun is high.
White canvas stretching against the deep blue. Warm teak, wood smooth under my feet. The silver wake trailing in a perfect line. A single spray of salt air on my skin. The scent of pine needles and open water. The rhythmic snap of the sail in the wind. A golden compass reflecting the sun. The light dancing on the edge of the boat. Crystal glass filled with ice and lemon. A striped cushion resting on the white bench. The horizon moving in a slow, steady wave. One silver watch catching the afternoon glow.
Heading south.
The sea is calm, the light is gold. heavy on the vine, the ancient stone wall warm against my back. Dust motes dancing in the long amber light, the scent of crushed herbs and dry earth. One silver ring glinting on the wooden table, a single breeze carrying the heat away, the sound of a glass bottle opening slow, the shadow of the hills reaching for the valley. Purple shadow stretching across the path, a straw basket resting on the grass. The sky turned into a soft peach glow, one copper coin reflecting the setting sun.
The light is soft.
White sand crunching under leather soles, the scent of pine needles in the midday heat, silver light reflecting off the salt crust, a single white feather caught in the brush. The air feels light like a held breath. The rhythmic sound of waves behind the trees, a silver watch catching a flash of sun, the shadow of a hawk circling the shore.
keep walking.
Keep walking. The light is soft. Edge of the water merging with the blue, a silver tray with slices of lime. The sun is a weightless gold on my skin. White linen shadows stretching on the stone. The scent of jasmine and warm sea salt. The horizon is a line of liquid light, a single ice cube melting in the glass. The pulse of the day slowing down. Hold the light, let it breathe. In the blue, we are free. Wait for the sun to touch the sea. Old wood, salt stain and warm underfoot. The sun dipping low, a burning orange coin, a silver fishing line cutting the golden surface, the scent of roasted coffee and cedar wood. One white seagull gliding on the warm-up draft, the rhythmic creak of the pier in the tide, a shadow of a lighthouse reaching for the shore, the world turning into a soft amber glow. Everything is deep. Catch the gold, let it stay. In the light we find our way. Wait for the stars to meet the bay. The warmth remains. ceramic plate with a single peach. The sun is climbing high a bright silver eye, shadows of the vines dancing on the wood, the scent of wet grass and fresh espresso. The garden gate swings open with a soft hum, a silver pitcher catching the direct light, the pulse of the morning starting to rise. Without a single cloud, one gold watch reflecting the terrace view. Everything is breathing, everything is new. Drink the light, let it grow. In the green we find the flow. Wait for the day to start its show. The sun is warm, the day is open. White marble cooling as the sun dips low, a silk cushion resting on the chrome chair. The sky is a palette of magenta and gold, a single crystal glass reflecting the glow, the scent of expensive perfume sea air. The neon lights of the city start to blink, a silver watch ticking on a sun-warm wrist. The world is a soft, blurring edge of pink. blanket spread on the morning sand. The sun is a soft pearl climbing the sky, a single seashell reflecting the opal light, the scent of wild mint and cold sea spray, the rhythmic pull of the tide against the reef, a silver ring resting on a smooth stone. The world is a wide open breath of blue. In the light, we find the day. Wait for the sun to warm the bay. White silk robe brushing against the stone, a silver tray with lavender and mint. The sun is a direct gold through the glass, a single drop of oil on the warm skin, the scent of eucalyptus and wild rose, the shadow of the bamboo swaying slow, a crystal bowl vibrating with the low hum. The world is a sanctuary of white and green.